Alright, so today guys I'm going to show you how to make a batch file to open Wan2GP from your desktop.
What is a bat file? It's a batch file.
Hey guys, so today we're going to create a clickable link on our desktop to get Wan2GP running instead of going through the process we learned originally was to open a prompt, and this comes up to your user and username, and then we switched my installation. If you installed it here, then you would just change directory into the folder, but me, I gotta change the drive. Really? There we go. So this is how we did it before, and then we changed directory. Okay. And now we're in this, and we have to start the environment. So we would have to do conda activate. And it's gonna, now we know we're in the virtual environment for Wan2GP. Now we're in here, and now we can type Python wgp.py, and before we put space hyphen image to video, you don't really need that. You can just do it. But anyway, this is how we were starting. We were starting our Wan2GP application from the Anaconda prompt. So today, I'm actually going to turn this off. Today we're going to learn how to open Notepad. Not learn how to open Notepad, but we're going to open Notepad, and we're going to do a new file, and you're going to copy and paste the instructions that I'm giving you. And what you're going to end up with is this: at space echo off, next line call conda activate Wan2GP with spaces in between, and then start double quotation http :// localhost :7860 is where it runs on my machine. So you're going to need to know this. I'm not sure if this is the same for everybody's. If you've run it multiple times, you'll know what localhost it's running at. I don't know if this is the same for everyone. So then cd for me, change directory G drive Wan2GP. If you're not, you might not have changed. It depends on where you installed. You want to get into wherever this folder is. So for me, I'm changing to G. What you want to do is type wherever your location for this folder is. You may have put it in, let's see, the first time I installed it in C, it went into users, my username, and then there it is right there. So you might have to you might be staying in the base environment. So you might have C here, / or /users / your username / Wan2GP, wherever this is. So for me, that's the first time I installed it. But this last time, because of space, we put it on a separate drive. So for me, I'm changing to G drive and then into this folder. And the instructions go into a little bit more detail on that as well. But it depends on where you put it. But anyways, for me, it's changing there. And then this command is going to start the program. Okay, so just copy and paste this. You're going to file, save as, and you're going to save this as whatever you want to call it, as long as it's a .bat file, and it has to be put wherever your Wan2GP folder is. If you followed my video in the last one and put it on a separate drive, then it has to go in that folder, in that separate drive. See where I am? I'm in G1. But the first time I installed this, I installed it in my users. This is the default location. So I would have to save it in here if this is your case. Save that file as a .bat file in there. Okay. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the desktop and you're going to right click and you're going to make a new shortcut. And you're going to browse to wherever this file is. So again, my file is in the G drive. Here's my Wan2GP folder. And this is the file that I just made, wan2gp.bat. And you're going to click on that and you're going to save it. So wherever your location is, find this file, make a shortcut to it for the desktop. I've already done it several times here. Okay, and that's what this is. Matter of fact, if I go to properties, it's showing you that it's in the G drive Wan2GP folder /wan2gp.bat file. So wherever your installation is, whatever your Wan2GP folder is, find that file that we just made and saved as a bat. Make a shortcut to it. So now, and yours is going to look more like this for now. And then double click on that. So here's your file. See how this loads? Localhost, there's nothing here. Be patient. Just minimize this and be patient. And if you look at this, that batch file that we just built is still running in the background. And it's going to take it a little bit to load the program. See how here's the way this is what you would copy and paste into a browser once this starts. And you can see our browser's still waiting. It actually is going to take about a minute for this to catch up. But eventually, there you go. There it is. Okay, and that's how to make a clickable. Oh, and then I need to show you how to do a if you take the link that's in the instructions, save it to your desktop, that PNG file that I gave you, and then in the desktop, right click on this, edit with paint. There's the image that is in the instructions within paint. So we go to file, save as other format, and what you want to do here is 24-bitmap BMP, but up here you're going to change this to, I already have this, so I'm going to call it wana2.ico. So down here the file type is 24-bitmap, but up here the actual name is Wana2, or for you it's going to be Wan2GP ico. And then we're going to save that back to the desktop, save, close this, and there's my Wana2GP. So then what you would do is you would go right click on this link when we made a new shortcut to that batch file. Go to properties, change icon, browse, desktop. There's my Wana2 icon, Double click on that, say OK, say apply, OK, and it just put the new icon in place of this regular batch file. Okay, and that's that. And then you're running in here. See what we asked it to do in the, hang on, go back to the, yeah, so I had it open image to video. You don't need this. You can run this. This'll make it open image to video. Yeah. And then in the last video we did multi-talk, which is what I'm working in right now, so I'm going to switch that to multi-talk. But that's it, guys. How to make a clickable link on your desktop to get this going. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. Today I think we're going to start experimenting with a few different ones of these options in here. Preparing the images today for the next video. We're working with 0 and 1 and my avatar. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.